This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. No one's around him. He's got space. Has a hole left. Room to run. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Project
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So one snap, And they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Williams on first down. Has it in close. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Jordan has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
What is up?
Here's another for it. And he won't make it to the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now They'll start with a give to Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. I can sure bury an offense to that kind of call. I may do that later, but let me just take this opportunity to give some serious praise to the defense to create that kind of loss, Kate, in a situation where you normally expect to see an offense move the chains. That is a gold star effort from this defense. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Set to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Williams on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Swift on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third down, and they need to get 10. To the air on third and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's to Odunze again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going to run again with Swift. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going power with the big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line. And that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Henley on the tackle. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Pressure comes, Williams. The back grabs it. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's McCarthy. That's complete. Naku on the left He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, McCarthy. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 2, McCarthy. Brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Jones. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense has now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now here's Williams. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams to throw on third. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Vikings 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Vikings.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's third down.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. This one's caught. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. Has some space inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
Bears 28, Vikings 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it's 3rd down.
Coverage by Jaquan Brisker.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Nacua. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. On the move, past the 40. He's out in the clear. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
On the red zone now. Near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams to throw on first. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Henley on the tackle. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready, set.
3rd and long for him here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
35-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Makes the catch, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got Jones for the completion. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Minnesota.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got a man left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run here with Jones. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the 28-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Completed here to Kmet. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears leading by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in. He's taken down at the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground with Swift. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Chicago 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.